I'm going to be making some red, gorgeous, velvety with gold ribbon stockings. But I need to use metallic thread, and this is where we get in a pickle. So these are the different sorts of threads that I have in my stash. I have metallic, I have metallic that's woven, I have metallic polyamides with polyester. Basically it just looks like very fine tinsel, and these are all the same. And to be frightened of using these is crazy, because look at the gorgeous selection of colours that you can treat yourself to sewing onto Christmas items. So we've got a selection of hardware that you can purchase to use with your machine, and if you're using a basic machine you won't get these. So these are different machine embroidery feet that you will get, and they have springs inside of them. You can buy, if you don't want to spend all your money on a special foot, you can buy now needles with a spring on them. We also have this huge gadget, which is quite scary and very daunting, called a walking foot, and basically if it's got just another pair of feed dogs. As this arm moves up and down, the feed dogs move up and down. Our machine is set up for a regular sewing on medium weight, and my tension is currently set at 4. Right, so I'm going to be using this sparkly thread on my metallic ribbon, which I am going to trim on my stocking. So there's my stocking, there's my trim, and there's the thread. Now I could have gone away and used not used this, or used a yellow on there, but we know it's not going to give the same effect that we want on a Christmas morning when everything looks sparkly. So let's thread up the machine, and we want the tension to be very low, to 1. We are going to use a long stitch, so I'm going to go up to a 3.5, and I'm going to use a regular foot. If I was using silk or a chiffon, I would say change your needle to a Microtex 60. If you were going to be sewing on leather or denim, then I would say definitely be using an 80 or a 90. Now I am just using white sew-all thread in my bobbin, because on the reverse side of this fabric it's not going to matter place. Okay, so there we go. There's our ribbon on. Make sure our tension is low. Make sure our hook and our presser foot was at the top when we threaded up. I'm going to pop the needle into the fabric, into the ribbon. Let me just show you, I had some ribbon hanging over, so it wasn't right at the edge of my fabric. I'm going to start just on the fabric. I'm not going forward. Remove that first pin. And let's just go. Actually, I think I might do a zigzag. So I'm going for a zigzag. Let's go on a 4 zigzag. Not going all the width. And let's go. Got my thread hanging out. Coming up to a pin now. Let's remove that pin.
Should you place it?
Do a close-up after, can't we? Make sure we secure that at the end. I didn't secure it at the front, but it doesn't matter. Now, hook to the top, press a foot up, and let's release the tension on our thread and remove that. And there we go, as lovely and as simple as that. Now, I did have a thread there from not pushing it at the back to start off with, but there you go, and you can see at the back I've got a zigzag. And if we do a close-up on this, you can see that I can see some of my fibres coming through, And the reason why the fibres are coming through is because the gold fibres are coming through is because the tension is actually too low. So I'm going to turn it up to 2. I'm not going to go crazy because I can see in some parts it's a bit low, some parts it's fine. So I'm only going to go up to a 2. And all I'm going to do now is a parallel zigzag. And release. And you're going to take your time. Don't pull on the threads at all. You don't need to do that. And let's just check the tension on the back. And the front looks great. And the back looks great. And we'll do another parallel just to show you once again. Do that. Make sure your hook's at the top. Release the presser foot. And then there's no tension on your threads as you pull them out. And there we go. Beautiful and so easy, and you can do this. And if you want to keep up with other Christmas makes, like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you're looking for. I'll be adding lots of little videos for you to make some easy, lovely Christmas gifts.